exchange back in court. Nose so big it's its own transport. Spilling perjury like it's brand new. Can't file a motion, don't know what to do. Wipes the sweat, rocking in the chair. Tried to depose but facts ain't fair. Crying in the corner, can't take the heat. Just like his case is always in defeat. The nose knows nothing, facts make him choke. Tried to go woke, now he's flat out broke. Lost in the violence, can't even spell. Now he's left with mac and cheese in his hotel. Packs now call it all the mops, blaming the victim but the truth don't stop. Dumping ecosystem full of fake clout, now he's drowning, there's no way out. Moves the case from Gainesville to Gainesville. Still ain't got discovery, man, be for real. Clock's ticking, 14 days to go, but Bruce too busy putting on a dumb show. 5 days left and he's pacing the floor. Thought he had clout but they slammed the door. Sweat on his brow, hands start to shake. Realized too late he made a mistake. Tried to stall, tried to spin, but the judge ain't dumb. Bruce won't win, clock's ticking, yeah, time runs fast. Better grab that mac and cheese, it might be your last. Bruce needs a biggie, yeah, grab him a diaper. Got burned so bad, now he's crying in a cipher. Raining a rocky, yeah, took him to school. Made Bruce look like a bumbling fool. Tried to fight, but he fumbled the play. Now he's in court with nothing to say. Top-notch lawman, bottom tier clown. Raining the rocket, just shut Bruce down. Know he's in Ohio, doubling down. Harassing attorneys all over town. Bruce, my guy, go take a seat. You're losing this case, accept defeat. No respect, no wins, just getting in shape. Still chasing clout, but who's to blame? Time's almost up, the gavel's near. Better run, Bruce, your loss is clear. So long, Bruce, the spruce ain't strong. Should've studied law instead of being wrong. One last L before you fade away. Hope that mac and cheese tastes gourmet. Exchange back in court. Nose so big it's its own transport. Spilling perjury like it's brand new. Can't file a motion, don't know what to do. Wipes the sweat, rocking in the chair. Tried to depose but facts ain't fair. Crying in the corner, can't take the heat. Just like his case is always in defeat. The nose knows nothing, facts make him choke. Tried to go woke, now he's flat out broke. Lost in the violence, can't even spell. Now he's left with mac and cheese in his hotel. Packs now call it all the mops, blaming the victim but the truth don't stop. Dumping ecosystem full of fake clout, now he's drowning, there's no way out. Moves the case from Gainesville to Gainesville. Still ain't got discovery, man, be for real. Clock's ticking, 14 days to go, but Bruce too busy putting on a dumb show. 5 days left and he's pacing the floor. Thought he had clout but they slammed the door. Sweat on his brow, hands start to shake. Realized too late he made a mistake. Tried to stall, tried to spin, but the judge ain't dumb. Bruce won't win, clock's ticking, yeah, time runs fast. Better grab that mac and cheese, it might be your last. Bruce needs a biggie, yeah, grab him a diaper. Got burned so bad, now he's crying in a cipher. Raining a rocky, yeah, took him to school. Made Bruce look like a bumbling fool. Tried to fight, but he fumbled the play. Now he's in court with nothing to say. Top-notch lawman, bottom tier clown. Raining the rocket, just shut Bruce down. Know he's in Ohio, doubling down. Harassing attorneys all over town. Bruce, my guy, go take a seat. You're losing this case, accept defeat. No respect, no wins, just getting in shape. Still chasing clout, but who's to blame? Time's almost up, the gavel's near. Better run, Bruce, your loss is clear.
Hi everybody, it feels like I just seen you guys, and welcome to the Veteran Nation raid. I had no idea Skipper was live. If I'd have known that, I'd have just hopped on and broke the news on his chat. So, Bubbles is at it again, guys. Tim, I was letting people roll in because I just went live and didn't warn anybody. I didn't give anybody time to get their notifications. Hi, everybody. Hi, Miss Karen, Orphan, Susan, the other Miss Karen, Star, Roy, Max hooking us up again, of course, Rick. I just seen so many of you guys. Hi, Miss Mary. I hope you're feeling better. Skipper, you want a link? Anytime you get a link, you tend to derail me. So, I okay. Heroes, thank you for making sure that got to Jeremy. Okay, so Bubbles filed. Well, hi, Mr. Larry and Santi. Bubbles has filed again in federal court. This one doesn't make sense to me, but hey, whatever. Apparently, it's funny because apparently he went to Mr. Worm as a. Anyway, it says FRCP 60B motion for reconsideration. RE forum non-convenience, 28 USC 1404A. The defendants Lynette Michelle Preston and John Cook move pursuant to FRCP 60B for reconsideration of the court's order of Doc 55, denying their motion to transfer pursuant to 28 USC 1404A Doc 54. Are you kidding me? He's trying to go to Gainesville again when he's already in freaking Gainesville? Look, he refuses to put the Gainesville district right here. Okay, and here's the memorandum in support of FRCP 60B motion for reconsideration. He's being a big dummy again. Link copied. Oh, wrong one. This one. Paste. Post. Well, if that comes through, Mikey, you're welcome to come on in. Hello, Bill. He is carroted. I don't understand why. Peekaboo. Skipper.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can now.
Yeah, it's my Bluetooth is acting up a little bit.
Oh, I assumed you was at home since you were live.
No, I'm out driving around. I'm getting my last minute stuff before I go camping. And yeah, this all hit, and I'm like, okay.
Right? Like, me and Coop had just finished up, and then Max sends me all this, and I'm like, damn, he just did. I'm not sure if Worm is under investigation or not. I know Russell is.
Russ,
I think Attorney Worm, by being retired, is avoiding investigation.
He retired?
Yes, he was partially retired when he was doing the stuff for Otter Creek, but now he's fully retired.
Ah.
So yeah, he went to a retired attorney to be co-counsel.
On the federal case?
Yes.
Oh
Because
my God.
what this is, he doesn't want to travel.
Because he knows they're guilty.
Well, that he doesn't want to. He doesn't want to dedicate any time or well, not time, but any money to this.
Well, he never should volunteer to do it.
Right? He thought for sure this was going to get dismissed, and after this dismissal, then he'd be able to talk settlement.
Bless his heart.
I see you, wise angel.
So, Rule 60B1 provides for relief from an order for mistake or inadvertence, and 60B6 for any reason that justifies relief. The defendants respectfully submit that mistake and inadvertence, as well as prejudice to the defendants of being unable to procure local counsel in Gainesville, warrant reconsideration of the denial of transfer. You oxymoron. The court's order mistakenly characterized the defendant's motion as asking to transfer this case to the Gainesville Division and stated there is no merit to that request because, as reflected in the case caption above, this case is already in the Gainesville Division and has been since the day it was filed. Duh. In fact, the first paragraph of the defendant's motion acknowledged that the case was already in the Gainesville Division and made clear that the issue was the location of the courthouse where proceedings would be held. In other words, they're trying to get this put into Levy County.
As close to it as possible, but it's already there. And I could be wrong, but I think the only reason they had to go to Pensacola that day is because that's where the judge was.
Yes.
But for purposes of trial and possibly other stuff, like they will be in Gainesville. There's a courthouse there, but there's scheduling.
He put in the defendants, Lynette Preston and John Cook, moved pursuant to 28 U.S.C. 1404A to transfer further proceedings in this action to the Gainesville Federal Courthouse on the grounds of forum nonconvenience. This case was filed in the Gainesville Division, which covers Levy County, where all the parties and in-state witnesses reside. But proceedings were assigned to Pensacola, the furthest location from the Northern District from Levy County. Yeah, dipshit, you was trying to move it from Gainesville to Gainesville.
Guess what? I'm in the Ninth Circuit of federal court, and if I were to sue someone in federal court, Skipper sound is muffled. Hold on, let me switch away from my. Okay, is that better? Yeah, if I were to file in federal court, the closest federal court to me is Glendale, California, which is 2 hours away. And that's all well and good, except for, they could easily say, oh, well, now you have to go up to Sacramento. That could easily happen. Because this is not a federal judge, this is a federal magistrate. So I don't believe he has a dedicated courtroom. And I could be wrong.
Right. He's able to go back and forth. Like his office is in Pensacola, but he does all his trials in Gainesville.
Yes, that's my understanding. And I could be wrong.
Right, Jeff. Pensacola is a satellite courthouse for the Gainesville area, which is the main courthouse for the Northern District. Exactly. Okay, let's see. The defendants supported their motion with legal authority on every pertinent factor, but the court's order did not discuss the authorities cited in the defendant's motion. The court's mistaken description and terse summary denial of the defendant's motion became an immediate cause celebrate on YouTube among the plaintiff's supporters and surrogates. And oh my God, and a blues song was written, Gainesville to Gainesville, mocking the undersigned based on the court's order. Megan's song made it into a court motion. This is great.
I very quickly skimmed this, and I was like, who's the attorney? And I went to the back, And when I saw his attorney Worm, that's why I was like, I'm going live. Like, this is great. But, oh my God, there's more in here.
Megan's Blues song made it to the court motion.
Going from Gainesville to Gainesville.
But she's not the only one that wrote a song. Several of us wrote songs about him wanting to go to Gainesville. The court apparently inadvertently overlooked the prejudice to the defendant's ability to find local counsel due to proceedings being held in Pensacola. As explained in the defendant's motion, Gainesville is 3 times larger than Pensacola, and as such, the undersigned will be more likely to be able to find and retain local counsel for proceedings there. In fact, the undersigned is in discussions with both a Gainesville firm and a Jacksonville solo attorney, but their potential involvement would hinge on proceedings being transferred to Gainesville and not any other location in the Northern District of Florida.
Here's the thing. You don't have a right to local counsel. You have a right to counsel. So this is just a stupid thing.
So is this Bubbles trying to get out of it, and he's trying to get her other attorney so he can get out of it?
I think he doesn't want to travel to Florida. He wants to have another attorney there handling the case. He'll do all the motions and all that stuff, but he doesn't want to do the actual courtroom stuff.
Right. It says a Gainesville lawyer willing to help find local counsel there wrote to the undersigned that it would be pointless for them to approach any lawyers about the case unless proceedings are to be held in Gainesville. See Exhibit A attached here too. The order denying the defendant's original motion, footnote 1, explains that there is no right to have a hearing held in a particular division within a district, but nothing in the defendant's motion suggested that they were asserting such a right. The defendant's motion offered straightforward reasons and legal authority for transferring proceedings to Gainesville's federal courthouse under 28 U.S.C. 1404A. In response to requesting his consent to transferring proceedings, the plaintiff's counsel emailed January 14th threatening sanctions if the motion to transfer were filed. What you are doing is a thinly veiled attempt to remove the magistrate. This will be brought out and fleshed out in detail in our reply, along with a Rule 11 motion for sanctions, and possibly even a count against you for abuse of process. Randy's not wrong.
Max says Bruce shut down by 2 different lawyers in one motion. Yeah.
To be clear, the defendant's original motion and the present one have nothing to do with who will preside, but only seek to have the proceedings be accessible and to be able to find local counsel in Gainesville to assist with the litigation as soon as possible, even for issues heard remotely. The plaintiff's counsel demanded the undersigned correct your misrepresentation. The court's order noted in footnote 2, defendant's motion indicates Doc 54 at 15N1 that plaintiff's counsel has refused to confer over the telephone in an effort to narrow the issues raised in a pending motion to compel. The referenced footnote in the defendant's motion stated plaintiff's counsel adamantly refuses any phone communication, including any additional calls in furtherance of narrowing issues raised in the plaintiff's motion to compel. The plaintiff's counsel emailed the undersigned minutes after the order was issued. Counsel, if you do not correct your misrepresentation, we will be filing a motion for sanctions. This is not the first time you've misrepresented something to this court. It would be brought up in any event, but if you do this in the future, it will be at your peril. I expect to see a filing correcting your footnote, even though your motion was denied. So fast, it made me think we have a new high-speed line directly to the judiciary in this country, footnote
1. Randy is hilarious.
I love Randy. The undersigned responded. My footnote indicated additional calls in furtherance of narrowing issues raised in the plaintiff's motion to compel. And so, although you quote the order and it does not clarify that the issue was additional calls, I have made no misrepresentation. To be clear, there was an initial phone conference pursuant to the court's order, Doc 53, but the plaintiff's counsel refused several requests by undersigned for an additional call to further confer prior to responding to the plaintiff's motion to compel. The Plaintiff's counsel continuously refuses to respond to written efforts to narrow issues under Local Rule 7.1b, other than threats, insults, accusations, and sarcasm, and insists that only any calls must be recorded for him to agree to confer on phone. Is he pulling, what is that one attorney's name that was trying to get the judge to order lunch? That other case. He's literally pulling what what's her face's attorney did.
Laura Owens?
Yes. Her attorney won't talk to me. Make him have lunch with me. Yeah. On the phone under 7.1b. Footnote 1. The plaintiff's counsel communications on practically every issue include accusations, insults, sarcastic comments, and or threats of sanctions. Much time is always wasted. Conclusion. For the reasons in the original motion, doc number 54, and herein, the defendants respectfully ask the court to reconsider its denial of that motion and issue a definite order that the pretrial proceedings require court attendance will be held in Gainesville. How many times does the judge have to tell you that it's going to be in Gainesville? Oh.
I love, it's, Your Honor, please reopen your motion because I was dumb and I'm still asking for the exact same thing.
So here's the email from Randy to Bruce. It says, to Bruce Maskin, Esquire. Bruce.
No, this is from Attorney Worm.
Why is it blocked out?
Because he didn't want people to know who it was, but there's more than enough information in there that you can figure out. Go ahead and read it.
Oh, okay. This is in response to your request for some local help with aspects of the litigation referenced above. I understand that it is a lot to handle on your own given the distances involved. I have virtually no familiarity with the situation that is the subject of litigation, but as the former town attorney of Otter Creek, no, Brucey, what are you doing? I have a sympathetic view of what you're dealing with. I am retired from litigation these days, and I do not practice in the federal courts. I could try to line up local assistance for you and would be glad to, but I don't think that any of the attorneys I approached or referred would be comfortable with the logistics now involved. Given the cases being heard a great distance from where all the action appears to have taken place, there seems to be an anomalous disconnect between the area of interest and the site where the contested issues are being adjudicated, and this does not bode well for enlisting the support you seek. I wish I could be more helpful, but as it stands, there's little I can do. Attorney Worm!
Attorney Worm. Now, the thing is, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure the only reason they had to go to Pensacola was because that deposition, it got so contentious that the magistrate was like, okay, we're going to do this, all together. And again, he's a magistrate. I'm not sure, but I don't think he has a dedicated courtroom. So that was probably the only courtroom available to them, because a lot of these get scheduled and fill up very fast, especially in federal court, which goes so slow.
Mm-hmm. I'm flabbergasted right now. He went to Attorney Worm. Like, really?
I wish Attorney Worm would have taken it, because I would love to see him come in on his his little Amigo, just buzzing
on his scooter. No, he would have zoomed in like he did for the meetings, and not even show up at all. Oh my God. Brucey. You're
See,
oxymoron.
a very strategic mistake. If he wanted Attorney Worm, he should have hired Mary to flirt with him. And the other thing, I don't think we've heard confirmation yet because today was supposed to be Amanda Martin's deposition.
Yes, that was this morning. I have not heard anything from Jeremy. Another one?
Another one, what?
Wait, Max, are you saying there's another one?
Oh, wow. If I were the magistrate, I would say, okay, fine. Your motion is approved. It will now be in Gainesville, where it was always going to be.
This has already been sent to the judge for review. That was quick. This judge is going to lose it.
Like, judges really don't like it when you try to get them to rehash a motion they've already ruled on. It does happen sometimes, but normally you need new information, like the other side did something that they weren't supposed to do, or now there's new evidence, something like that. But just we made a mistake. Please reopen this motion. Like, that is not how that works.
Oh my god. This judge is going to be really pissed that he's going to have to come out of his pot. BBB, help, I'm in over my head. That whole part.
He doesn't want to travel. He doesn't want to put the money to traveling to Florida. And the magistrate is not going to let him do all of this via Zoom.
Would it be... Shelly makes a good point. Would it be a conflict of interest since Worm was involved in the lawsuit against Otter Creek?
I'd have to think on that. I don't think so on its face, but I'd have to think about that. So that's why I don't want to say a definitive no.
Right. Yes! Okay, he played the whole, Daddy, they're being mean to me. They're being mean to me on the YouTubes. Bruce, put your binky back in your mouth and go back to your corner.
If you're complaining about YouTube content, why would you rebring the motion? Bring it back.
I can't. Okay, I'm sorry, but I'm not sure if this is my favorite part or the part where he talks about Megan's song. Right there.
Oh, games and all the games. Oh my god.
It's like he's playing, Daddy, this YouTuber's being mean to me. What?
Is anyone friends with this magistrate? Because I don't want to do it. I don't want to seem like I'm trying to bribe or anything like that. But someone just needs to buy this magistrate a drink. He's gonna need it.
We need to send this man a bottle. Because a bottle and a giant blunt. Because by the time he's done with bubbles, that poor man's gonna need it.
Gainesville. Oh, this is cause celebre.
Like, right, Jessica? Are you not entertained?
This judge has got to be like, in every other motion, you're saying things are being done for YouTube content. You know they're making fun of you, and you bring this back. What do you think, they weren't gonna like make fun of you again?
Right? Like, I'm just gonna write another song. I just wrote one this morning. I'll just do it again. And I won't stop. It's funny. It's so funny because we all know how crappy of an attorney Worm was. And even Worm turned him down. Silverman quit.
Right?
Like, Bubbles, you're stuck with it, buddy. Nobody wants to defend this crazy woman.
I will make a prediction. like the judge is going to look at his reasoning and be like, well, I understand you want to have co-counsel, but you can't find one. That's not my problem. Too bad, so sad.
That part.
You took this case.
That part. He volunteered for this case. Maybe, just maybe, you should have not been so butthurt about Larry telling you no, that your case sucked, and just left everybody alone.
I think he wants paint chips as co-counsel, but he can't have him as co-counsel.
No, because he's a freaking felon.
Yeah, well, he's disbarred, so he can't practice.
Exactly, and he's a felon. I have to agree, Karen. That was the politest go F yourself I've ever read.
I'm not touching this with a 10-foot pole.
I already fought this man in court and not doing it again.
And just think of the visual of Attorney Worm with a 10-foot pole on his little scooter, like he's gonna.
What is it called when they go running at each other on a horse and they're holding the pole?
Take some night Legos and make a scooter and have Attorney Worm on a scooter with his jousting stick.
Yes, the jousting stick. That's what I was picturing, was the knights on a horse. Riot used to be younger. I turned you down. I think it's because you were on your earbuds. BBB should have taken the bold saying to heart. Be careful what you wish for, because you just might get it. But not the way you wanted it.
I just need you to sit in court for me.
I just need you to hold my hand while I fight Jeremy Hells in court. That's what he's doing. He's reaching out to people to hold his hand because I'm scared.
We need to get some pictures of sad Bruce and put it to Sarah McLaughlin and be like, currently right now in Florida, there's an attorney. He can't find other attorneys to help him with this case. I will remember you.
Exactly, Star. Exactly. FAFO is exactly what Larry said, and he's definitely doing that right now. Where's the other one that caught my attention? Susan wants me to add the worm to the song. I can get AI to make me a picture of Bubbles in a diaper, rocking in a corner, with a binky in his mouth.
There will be no worms in your ecosystem.
Better watch out for that 10-foot pole. It might have Lynette on it. Happy Valentine's Day, by the way, bestie.
Oh, happy Valentine's Day, yeah.
Blech.
Magic claims she's got some potential Valentines for me all lined up.
Lynette would definitely feel comfortable on that 10-foot pole. Yes. Yes, Karen. He's got Stark in the ecosystem. And Stark's even like, nah, fuck this. I'm out. Even the worms are leaving the ecosystem. Our chat's having too much fun with this.
Your Honor, this needs to be moved. I can't find co-counsel. Oh well.
Exactly, stars, while we're all mocking him and making fun of him. I can't. I cannot even comprehend the ignorance of this man.
I I was so excited when I was like reading. I'm like, what attorney is this? When I saw former town Otter Creek and I saw he was retired, I'm like, oh, I've got to go live right now.
Right? I was working on getting the stream for tonight set up, and Max messaged me, and I was like, "Oh, here we go." I
I
didn't even,
was
I didn't even see the part about Worm. Like, I read the top, and I'm like, "What in the hell is he doing again?" If he starts walking now, he might just make it by August.
and I want everyone to know. While I did line up some content to go out this weekend while I'm gone, one of them is a members only. So if you
Yes.
join, you'll be able to watch that one.
Yes, make sure y'all join Skipper's members only because there's a really good video that y'all don't want to miss coming out.
Stuff you've seen other places, but redacted.
If you want the truth, Skipper's members chat is where to get it. It's great.
Well, I gotta let you go. I gotta get inside. I gotta grab the last stuff I need before I leave.
All right. Well, have fun tonight with little man.
I will. You enjoy your celebration. Wish I could be there.
I know.
All right. Well, you have a good weekend. I'll probably talk to most of you guys on Monday. If
Okay.
I'm assuming I don't have service. If I have service, game on.
Right.
All right. Later.
Bye. Exactly, Cynthia. Like, he's doing it to himself. We wouldn't have songs to write if he wouldn't do dumb stuff. Let's see. Chat GPT. I need an update. Let's see. Need another song about the big nose attorney who tried to get the worm of Otter Creek to be co-counsel and was told to politely F off. Big Nose Bruce thought he had a plan, called up the worm, said, "Lend me a hand." Thought they'd team up, make the case real slick, but the worm took one look and said, "Nah, I'm good, kid." Oh, he tried. Oh, he cried. Thought he had a partner, but the worm just sighed. Said, "Politely F off. I don't need your mess." Now Bruce is back, drowning in stress. He said, "Come on, worm, let's twist the facts." But even the worm knew there's no coming back. A lawyer so bad can't write or spell. Even Otter Creek knew he'd send him to hell. Oh, he tried. Oh, he cried. Begged for some backup, but got denied. Said politely, "F off. Go sweat on your own." Now Bruce is rocking in a corner alone. Depositions he can't compose. Motions misspelled. Oh Lord, it shows. From Gainesville to Gainesville he played pretend. Now he's got no counsel, no one to defend. Now Bruce is stuck with his mac and cheese, rocking in the corner, begging, "Help me, please." The worm slithered off. left him in shame. He even bottom feeders don't want his name. Oh, he tried. Oh, he cried. Begged for some backup, but got denied. Said politely, F off. Go sweat on your own. Now Bruce is rocking in a corner all alone. That was great. I love ChatGPT. Hurt his feelings with a song about him. Now he needs his diaper changed and a binky to soothe, because no other attorney will hold his hand in this case. Now he's filing motions, crying on the stand. Your Honor, they hurt me. Please hold my hand. A big bad YouTuber sang him a tune. Now he needs a binky and a padded room. Right, Lyndon? Well, hello, Mark from the Netherlands. Oh, I'll have to check that one out, Karen. This is fun. This is really fun, chat. What's even cooler is after I write the lyrics, I can ask ChatGPT to give me music styles for it. Bet. Copy. Bring up Suno. Create. Paste. And then Suno said to make it a blues rock. We'll copy that. Oh, did I put the lyrics in the wrong place? Of course I did. Do. Paste. And then back to this. He just keeps giving us more content because he does stupid stuff, Chad. while it generates. You're very welcome, Shanemesis. Hi, Bingo. Oh, magic. Just bubbles being bubbles. You know, I hadn't planned on doing another live today because we have our celebration stream tonight, but Bubbles doing what Bubbles does best. Right used to be. And then he cries about it, which makes us want to make fun of him anymore. Even more. I think it's funny, like, I told ChatGPT to have his diaper changed, but instead ChatGPT said, no, let's put him in a padded room. Come on. You're good, Lou. Right, Denise? Lou, Max put the documents in the server. Sono's taking forever today. Wait. There it is.
Took one look and said, nah, I'm good, kid. Oh, he tried, oh, he cried. Thought he had a partner, but the one just sighed. Said politely, F off, I don't need your mess. Now Bruce is back drowning in stress. He said, come on, worm, let's twist the facts. But even the worm knew there's no coming back. A lawyer so bad can't write or spell. Even Otter Creek knew he'd send him to hell. Oh, he tried. Oh, he cried, begged for some backup, but got denied. Said politely, F off, go sweat on your own. Now Bruce is rocking in a corner alone. Impositions he can't compose, motions misspelled, oh Lord, it shows. From Gainesville to Gainesville, he played pretend. Now he's got no co-counsel, no one to defend. Now Bruce is stuck with his mac and cheese, rocking in the corner begging, help me please. The worm slithered off, left him in shame. Even bottom feeders don't want his name. Now he's following motions, crying on the stand. Your Honor, they hurt me, please hold my hand. A big bad YouTuber singing the tune. Now he needs a binky and a padded room. Oh, he tried, oh, he cried, begged for some backup but got denied. Said politely, F off, go sweat on your own. Now Bruce is rocking in a corner alone.
That was great. Let's see how easy he is to make fun of. He makes it so easy. Alright, chat. I was gonna make this one a quickie. I'm gonna go spend some time with the hubby before tonight's stream. Remember, guys, you are one of a kind and never let anyone dim your light. See y'all tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern. Party time!
James back in court, nose so big it's its own transport. Spilling perjury like it's brand new, can't file a motion, don't know what to do. Wipes the sweat, rocking in the chair. Tried to depose, but facts ain't fair. Crying in the corner, can't take the heat. Just like his case is always in defeat. The nose knows nothing, facts make him show. Tried to go woke, now he's flat out broke. Lost in the violence, can't even spell. Now he's left with mac and cheese in his hotel. Packs now call it all the mops, blaming the victim, but the truth don't stop. Dumping ecosystem full of fake clout, now he's drowning, there's no way out. Moves the case from Gainesville to Gainesville, still ain't got discovery, man, be for real. Clock's ticking, 14 days to go, but Bruce too busy putting on a dumb show. 5 days left and he's pacing the floor. Thought he had clout, but they slammed the door. Sweat on his brow, hands start to shake. Realized too late he made a mistake. Tried to stall, tried to spin, but the judge ain't dumb. Bruce won't win, clock's ticking, yeah, time runs fast. Better grab that mac and cheese, it might be your last. Bruce needs a biggie, yeah, grab him a diaper. Got burned so bad, now he's crying in a cipher. Rain in a rocky, yeah, took him to school. Made Bruce look like a bumbling fool. Tried to fight, but he fumbled the play. Now he's in court with nothing to say. Top-notch lawman, bottom tier clown. Rainy the Rocket just shut Bruce down. Know he's in Ohio, doubling down. Harassing attorneys all over town. Bruce, my guy, go take a seat. You're losing this case, accept defeat. No respect, no wins, just getting in shape. Still chasing clout, but who's to blame? Time's almost up, the devil's near. Better run, Bruce, your loss is clear. So long, Bruce, the spruce ain't strong. Should've studied law instead of being wrong. One last L before you fade away. Hope that mac and cheese tastes gourmet.